heard they said they want the retro Tron back. I feel them though, shit, I want the retro watch back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Car Ride Reactions, the show where we're the #1 place to get your latest movie reactions inside and outside the grid. I just walked out of the new Tron movie, Tron Ares, which, going into it, to be honest with you, I wasn't totally sure if it was a direct sequel or in the exact same universe as the Tron Legacy movie from 2012. It's been so long, and I admittedly have also not seen the Tron from like the 80s, which is also part of the same universe, so I'm going to be judging it through that lens. Also, I think worth noting is I wasn't really all that interested to see this movie, even though I did really like Tron Legacy. I just wasn't really, for whatever reason, interested in seeing this. So, that being said, it was better than I thought. I did, I don't know if enjoy is the right word, but I didn't hate it. It's a tough one to gauge, because how do you rate a movie where the worst things about it are kind of some major things like the main character? Like, I'm not really a Jared Leto fan anyway, but I did not like his character in this. I mean, it's kind of cringy at a lot of parts of it. And then Eve, the other main character, she was kind of, I was mostly cool with her. She had some scenes that were not great to me acting wise, or just a little stiff, but so those are two of my bigger issues. And then also, like, the last fight scene in general, just for a movie that aesthetically and like visually was just cool to look at and great in that sense, the last fight didn't hold a lot of weight to me. It wasn't all that great. It didn't feel like a finale. That was kind of a bummer, but I will, those are kind of my biggest gripes with the movie. They just happen to be pretty big gripes. I mean, if you don't like the main character of something, the movie itself, I mean, how much can you like it? And I did like everything else. I liked a lot of the side characters, which is big for me in movies. I'm a big, like, side character guy. I like to see kind of the supporting cast do well. I thought, honestly, the best actor in the movie to me was Evan Peters. I am a big Evan Peters fan since American Horror Story, and then the Jeffrey Dahmer show, and then Quicksilver and X-Men. Anyway, I've always been a big Evan Peters guy. I thought he was great in this. I thought he was a great villain. Very unhinged. If you watch the Alien show, Alien Earth, and Boy Genius, he's kind of almost a better version of that kind of character to me, like the spoiled young prodigy that's morally a little shaky, and more than a little. And I mean, he had some reservations with committing some pretty heinous acts, like, I don't know, murder, but for the most part he was okay with them. I did like him a lot. Like I said, aesthetically it was great to look at. I loved you get a point in this movie where you get like a real callback to like 80s Tron and that technology and that version of Tron, and I enjoyed that a lot. I thought that was really cool, even though it was a little before my time. I'm familiar with the game and the movie, so that was cool. I thought the vehicles were cool. I thought, I don't know, I like the Tron world enough. I just don't think they did really all that great with this movie. They did set it up for more, and I think they did enough to make me want more. I'm gonna give this movie a 6 out of 10, which feels pretty high considering how much I really disliked Jared Leto. But like, the rest of it really was good. Like, they did enough to make me think, okay, I'm here for more Tron movies. If they want to set up they looked like they kindly were loosely setting up that the Ares character played by Jared Leto might go try to meet up with Olivia Wilde's character from Tron Legacy, and then I don't remember the actor who played Flynn's son, but him also from Tron Legacy. So that might be kind of cool if they do some stuff like that, but I'd almost rather like them do another Tron movie and not have Jared Leto in it at all. Like, I really think I would have liked this movie a lot more if Evan Peters was the lead and not Jared Leto. Just someone that, I don't know what I know he was going for, like, stiff, like, computer program, but it just came off not not great to me. He wasn't a character I was rooting for. I didn't really care if he came out the winner or not in the movie, to be honest with you. I just felt like disconnected to him. I will say also another thing. I think some people will probably like this, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. I didn't necessarily love the bringing the computer programs from the Tron world out into the real one. I didn't think that was as cool of a concept as them going into the world. I think that's a much better way for them to do these movies, is the humans going into the computer program world. I didn't necessarily like seeing them out on the outside, but it might be a hot take. Let me know in the comments if you all feel the same way about that. But that was yeah, not my favorite thing that they've done with these movies. That being said, I don't want to talk like I'm an expert in Tron. I mean, like I said, my history with Tron is Tron 2012 Legacy, and then I mean, I think I played some of the arcade game when I was like really little, back when you play like Galactica, or not Galactica, whatever the spaceship game that's there with Pac-Man is. Kind of when I'd play those games. And then in Kingdom Hearts 2, the Tron level, like, obviously is a little bit of a backstory into the Tron world. So that's really like my whole connection to it. As nerdy and you know, into geekdom as I am, I wouldn't consider this like my area of expertise. So if there's someone that may be watching this right now that's thinking to themselves, he doesn't know what he's talking about, and you're right, I don't know what I'm talking about in this universe. I just came for the vibes. Vibes were okay, better than I thought they'd be, but like I said, pretty low expectations on my end. So yeah, solid watch. I mean, if you're gonna watch the movie, I'd recommend seeing it in theaters, just because aesthetically, I do think, you know, things like this are better to watch on the big screen than at home. But if you're not a big Tron person, like, it's probably skippable. I mean, there's other franchises and things that I personally like better. And this isn't one that like kind of transcends it to me. Like, for example, I'm not the biggest, this might surprise some y'all, I'm not as big of a Lord of the Rings fan as a lot of people I know, but those movies and things actually I do think kind of transcend. Like, if you're into any geekdom, then that's probably going to work for you. This isn't one that I think, just because you're into nerdy stuff doesn't mean this movie's great, because it's not terrible, but it's pretty average. It's a pretty average movie. I'm going to give it a 6 in terms of doing its job, but lots of room for improvement. So, I mean, not much to say other than that. Soundtrack was pretty good. Score was pretty good. Not that there was a lot of like true songs in it, but the songs that were in it were good. And yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, not much other to say than that. But coming up, we got some good stuff. November, we're doing Brother Badlands. We're doing Running Man. I think I'm going to see Good Fortune, which is the Keanu Reeves Guardian Angel movie. It looks pretty funny. I think Seth Rogen's in that one as well. I think that comes out this month. So look forward to those, or look ahead for those. And then favorite trailers this time were there's two that really stood out to me. One was Mercy with Chris Pratt. Never seen that trailer at all, to be honest with you, and it looked great. It looked really interesting, and something that's totally up my alley. So Mercy with Chris Pratt's definitely one of them. And then the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer dropped, and I do think I'm a season off of that. I don't think I watched the last season of Mandalorian, but I'm in there for Mandalorian and Grogu. Like, I grew up, I loved Star Wars. Growing up, I loved Star Wars, I should say. And I feel like I've cooled off that franchise a lot. Like, I'm definitely not watching everything they pump out. I gave up on that a long time ago. I'll tune into things here and there. This is one I'm tuning in for. I really like the Mandalorian show, so I'm tuned in for Mandalorian and Grogu. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for today. Like, subscribe, leave a comment if you can. It helps the algorithm. Ken and I are really trying to grow the channel a little bit, so posting more on Instagram, posting more on TikTok. We take feedback, we take ideas. It all helps, and Thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. See y'all in the next one.